Hello and welcome to the DOWNSIZED Live.
Hello and welcome to the DOWNSIZED Live. Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you?
Who are you, lady?
I'm Lorraine Durham, and this is my
Husband
husband
Christopher
of
Durham.
22 years as of next week.
I think so.
What are we doing for our anniversary?
Oh, that's a good question. What day is it on?
I don't even know.
Me neither.
Is it the 29th?
It is. Mm-hmm.
That's, I don't know, next weekend, I guess. Anyway, we'll have to figure something out. Maybe a cruise. Just kidding. But no, welcome to the DOWNSIZED Live. I'm Lorraine. He's Christopher. I've lost, as of this morning, 54 pounds. And you've lost
102 pounds.
On our friend
Zepbound and Mounjaro, tirzepatide. Yep.
And about a year ago, actually almost to the day, we started this channel and said, what should we call it? We want to tell everyone about our weight loss journey. So we came up with the DOWNSIZED, and here we are. So we're the channel that talks about everything GLP-1 weight loss related. And during our live today, we thought we'd talk a little about our year in review and I don't know, and stuff.
Looks like there's 105 people out there. So hello, everybody. 26 likes already. You guys are doing great. Hope you're having a great day.
Show our before pictures.
Show your before
I don't think we show those often enough because people might look at us and say, what do they know about weight loss? Here's me running a triathlon in an attempt to lose weight. This was about 5 years ago, maybe. Was pre-COVID? I don't know. This is not a good one. Go to another one.
Okay.
This is Christopher Durham, pre-100-pound weight loss.
Giant head, Christopher.
This is Christopher Durham, pre-100-pound weight loss.
What'd you weigh there, though? You
don't even see me.
Yeah.
I did not.
Got those chubby cheeks.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have any? All right. This is not. Also not a good one. This is a good one of you before and after, because wow. So we, in our real job, we run some conferences, and here's Christopher. We have the same backdrop usually year to year, so you can see the difference. The after picture was taken in October.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we started our journey. Do you have any pictures of me?
Probably.
Looking chunky?
Yeah, here's more.
No, they're all Christopher.
There you go. It's all about you, Lorraine. I'm sorry.
Is it all about me? Because it seems to be all about you.
It's just the pictures.
Yeah. So here's me. So I used to take pictures of myself all the time in the mirror, saying this would be a great before picture, and then finally one of them became my before picture. So, yeah, same outfit, same everything, just. Yeah, 50 pounds down. Amazing. We started. Oh, here's another good one. Okay, so now we're getting to the Lorraine pictures. This is.
I live to serve.
This was a few years ago. We moved our daughter in September of 2023, and then when we moved her out in the spring of 2024, that's the after picture. So we that's us at our wedding. 22 long years ago. And that's us with my son, Alexander, who is now 27.
And
hard to believe.
Has a house and a
He has a house
job.
and a job, and he's a grown adult.
Human being.
We have two other girls, ages 18 and 20. So I'm a mom of three. I'm 50. Oh, I had a birthday yesterday. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Yesterday, I turned 56 years old.
I don't have a virtual cake, but that's a great idea.
Yay!
I should have thought about that one.
Yep. So yesterday, I turned 56. I'm 5'4.25". I used to be 5'5.5", and then somehow now I'm 5'4.25". And my starting weight was 193, and my current weight as of today is 138. So. I don't know how wait, is that right?
I don't know. You tell me.
I think it was 139. It was 139 because I was like, ooh, I went up only a pound from all my birthday celebrations. We started our journey on September 29th of 2023. And I think this is week, I don't know, 75. We usually say that on our weekly weigh-ins, but
It might be more than 75. Seems like we've said 75 before.
Close enough. I think it's 75. Yeah. So on Mondays we do our weekly weigh-in where we tell our weight loss for the week.
On Sundays, yeah.
But
Mondays
it publishes
is
on Mondays.
No, Sundays is news. Mondays is weigh-in. The other way. Mondays is news. Sundays is weigh-in.
Well, y'all know better than me. Yeah. So I lost my train of thought.
Hard to say.
Yesterday was my birthday.
Yep.
Yay. So my daughter I was debating donuts or birthday cake for breakfast. We went with birthday cake. My daughter made me a birthday cake. So I had chocolate birthday cake for breakfast. Then we went to lunch at the Cheesecake Factory where we both ordered from the Skinnylicious menu, where if you order those items, they make you skinny.
I don't think it works that way.
How many of these Thin Mints do I need to keep eating before I see results?
I think it was like 400 calories or something like that.
Yeah, I had a chopped salad with grilled chicken, and you had
a chicken salad or a chicken sandwich with a salad.
Yeah, chicken sandwich. And of course, I got my free slice of birthday cake, but of cheesecake, free slice of cheesecake, because I'm a member of the Cheesecake Factory rewards, you better know. So I said, you know what, I wanted it's my birthday, can I get my just slice to go? Because I was full, but I wanted to have it sometime. So then the waiter comes out and he brings me like a little bowl of ice cream with whipped cream and sprinkles on the top and a candle, and I'm like, well, I really don't want to eat this. But
what did you think was going to happen at Cheesecake Factory?
I thought he was just going to bring me out my piece of anyway. So
it's like 1,000 calories to sit down in a chair in that restaurant.
Yeah, we really don't go there anymore because they put the calorie count on the menu on each item. They put the calorie count, and that really just hurts my feelings.
It doesn't hurt my feelings, but a 2,000 calorie cheeseburger.
I mean, it's just not worth it, right?
Not worth
You're
it.
like 1,000 calories for what? So I took the cheesecake to go, and actually I ate it after lunch today. I also got my free birthday drink at Starbucks. Do you know if you sign up for Starbucks, you can get a free birthday drink? I posted that on my story. I think that's probably gone now. I think I posted it on my Facebook page if you want to see what I got. Denise says, hi, everyone. Hi.
Barb.
Hey, Barb. Sounds good to me. At Linda. Birthday party. Lindy Lou, hello. Didn't you used to be Lindy Lou? Maybe that's your Facebook name. Oso Blue says hello. Shelly S says hi all. Hi,
Thanks for being a member, Shelly.
Thanks for being a member, Stephanie. Hello. If you'd like to be a member of Club Downsize, you can click the join button, but do it later because then it will take you somewhere else. But that's just a way for people to support us further on our content creator journey now that we've been doing a year. All our content's free. We have special things for Club Downsize people. You can click the join button later and check it out. Hi, Fiona.
Fiona Schlorky.
I wasn't going to attempt that one.
I'm probably wrong, but nice to meet you, Fiona.
GLP Journey in Review. Hey, Lori. Hi, happy belated birthday. Thank you. I just did a interview with Lori, GLP-1 Journey in Review. It went live day before yesterday. Anyway, you can check it out. And she's also a content creator on YouTube. Robin says, good evening. Hi, Robin Cunningham. JM says,
thanks for being a member. Mr. Mitchell, hello.
Mr. Mitchell. Corinne Wilson, thanks, Linda. It's my birthday today, but it's 11 p.m. here, so watching in bed. You must
be in Europe somewhere. England,
UK.
maybe?
Yeah, we've got a few UK viewers. Hi, Lorraine and Christopher. Anniversary, a cruise. I know, right? Val M. Usually when we go on a cruise, we just, when they ask, do you have any, when you were booking it, is this a special event? Are you celebrating anything? We always put in, it's our anniversary. Because that way maybe we get like something extra at some point. Sometimes. Jennifer Donahue says, hi, everyone. Hello. Wayne Whitmer. Hi, Christopher, Lorraine, and friends. Hi, Wayne. Thanks for being a member. Melissa says, hey. Mary Beth Clark, hello. Water break.
Julia Sparks, hi, Durham's. Wow, Lorraine down 54 pounds.
Thank
real Karen, not the fake Karen. The real Karen says hello. Lorraine J spelled the other way.
Oh, it's Lorraine. I'm Lorraine. Nice to meet you.
Thin from Within 66 says, good evening,
Hello.
everyone.
Thanks for being a member.
Valerie, hi, Durhams. Everybody's saying
Hi,
hello. If
hi.
you got questions, yell out. You know, this is kind of our crazy thing. So when we started
That's
this
Mindy. Hey, Mindy.
a year ago, we had been talking about doing it for a couple of weeks, and I was like, we should start a YouTube channel.
Well, I looked back on my spreadsheet to see a year ago how much I had lost. So I keep a spreadsheet with the week, the date of my shot, the milligram of medicine I'm on, my weight, the pounds I've lost that week, and then the pounds for the total. So last year on 3/22/24, it was our 24th week. I had gotten up to a 12.5 dose, and I had lost 37 pounds as of this time last year. So 37 pounds, I mean, that was pretty good. My weight was 156 then. Like I said, I started at 193. A year ago, I was at 156. And that was the lowest weight I had ever been as an adult. I mean, I think briefly in my 20s, like I might have hit 145 like for a minute when I was like 23 or 4. But most of my adult life, I'd been in the 180s, 190s, all the way to a high. I remember one time I started Weight Watchers, I was 232. So we'll say that was my high, was 232. So, you know, last year, this time, I'd lost 37 pounds in 24 weeks, and I'd never had that level of success before. I'd lost weight. I'd lost 50 pounds once. I lost 30 pounds a couple times. But this was different, right? Didn't you feel like it was different?
Yeah, I was looking to see what I weighed this time. I have no idea.
Yeah, he doesn't keep a spreadsheet.
No, I have a.
It's in his
I
phone.
have a.
It's in the app.
It's in my app.
It's in the app. We have a scale that when we step on it, it sends a current through your body, so it measures your body, you know, somewhat. It's not, you know, the most accurate of things, but it gives you directionally a good idea of what's going on in terms of your body water percent, your muscle mass, your weight, stuff like that. So yeah, when we step on the scale, it Bluetooths to the app in the phone, and I recommend everybody have a scale like that. Prior to having a scale like that, I had little notebooks where I would write down my weight. I still have them. And I wrote down my weight religiously for years. I probably go back 10 years with these little notebooks. And I keep finding around my house, like my little Weight Watchers booklets that you used to get when you started Weight Watchers, and they'd write your weight in the little booklet, or it was a little sticker for a while. And they don't do that anymore now. It's just everything's on the app. But
so I started at 254 or 262. I don't even. Your
starting weight was 286.4.
Thank you. 286.4.
How do I know
on this day last year, I was 233.6.
So you'd lost 50 pounds?
I had.
Yeah. So you were halfway.
Mm-hmm.
So it took you another year to go. It took you 6 months to go halfway.
Yep.
It took you 6 months to lose 50 pounds, and then it took you another year to lose the other 50.
Correct.
That's interesting, right? So we talk about that a lot, how at the beginning your weight loss goes a little bit faster, but then once you get into the, you know, the grind of the long-term haul, it goes a little slower. I lost an average of, I think, what do I usually say? Yeah, here it is on my sheet. 1.58 pounds per week to get to my goal. And my goal has changed over time. So right now, my goal was 150, and then it was 143 because that was 50 pounds down. So now I want to be somewhere between 140, 143. That's where I want to stay. So I weigh myself every day, and you know, just to make sure I'm in there. I don't want to.
Yeah.
And really, I felt like I ate a lot for my birthday, and my weight didn't really move much.
Yeah, that's good. Did we say hello to Mindy? Hello, Mindy. Hey, thanks for being a member, Mindy. Lovely one says, when your anniversary on GLP-1 too.
Yay,
Good job, lovely one. Oh, actually, let me get some confetti.
So we plan, yay. Yay for goal. So we could probably do a whole nother thing about being at goal and on maintenance. If you guys have any questions on that, I hit my highest dose was 12.5, and then I decided I wanted to drop my dose down. I don't know why. At the time, I felt like that was what you were supposed to do. Now, I could kind of go either way, stay on the top dose or go down. But I dropped down to as low as 5. And I got really hungry and food noise really came back on the 5. So I jumped back to 7.5. And that's where I am now, 7.5. I've been on 7.5 for like 6 months, I guess.
And
maybe
so
a little
I
longer.
Really hit my original goal weight was 190, which I hit a couple of weeks ago. And then I was like, I really want to get 186 and be a full 100 pounds down. So I'm 184 something now, which is good. I'm stopping. I don't need to lose anything else. I'm happy with where I am, and it's a good thing. And I'm at the highest dose, so that 15 milligram, 16.6, depending on which one I'm getting that week dose. Jazzy MDG says, hello, everyone. Happy anniversary, Downsized. So, yeah, so basically a year ago today, I think if you look, I might be wrong, but I think the first video was actually published on your birthday, right?
It was on my birthday, on the 19th, March 19th of last year.
And so I had the crazy idea to start a YouTube channel because we'd been talking about it. And I was like, what do you think? And I designed some logos and we wrote down a whole bunch of names and couldn't really figure it out. And I mean, I think we had played with it for, I don't know, a week or two.
Well, yeah, a week or two. Well, and we had all the equipment because for our other business, we produce conferences. And when COVID shut down all in-person events, we went to virtual events. So we have
cameras and lights and fun stuff.
Lights and stuff in our house. So our upstairs bonus room became our studio.
So I was like, let's sit down and let's just talk about this whole thing. And she's like, nobody's going to watch. This is terrible. What are we doing? I don't like it. Here we are.
And now we have like 11,500 subscribers,
which
reminds me, if you haven't liked and subscribed, I hope you will hit the like button. So we have 208 viewers, 87 likes. Y'all don't like me? Y'all gonna hurt my feelings? Can you please click the like button? That's so bad. We hope you'll like and subscribe to our channel. It helps the YouTube algorithm suggest us to people who are looking for GLP-1.
So if you got questions about all this, let us know. If you had a favorite episode or some crazy thing Lorraine said, let us know about that. There's all kinds of stuff going on.
I know.
Video Data said hello, Chris and Lorraine. Ida says, happy anniversary. Here's one. I don't think we've had anybody from Argentina yet.
From Emily Cross. Hi from Mendoza, Argentina. Almost full-time traveler with my semaglutide shots. Wow.
I feel like we have talked to Emily before, though.
Yeah, because I always want to break out into song Don't Cry For Me, Argentina.
Yeah.
Slower loss started July 2024, 186, now 154. That's a challenge traveling with the shots, but I managed. That's awesome. We have a travel case. I'm sure you probably do too, Emily. We have a travel case it has little freezer packs, and you can either pack your branded shot, or you can pack your vial in your insulin needle. And we've been through TSA, 3 or 4 times with the travel pack, and they don't even bat an eye. One guy even looked at the case one time and goes, oh, nice case. They see these things all the time. So don't even worry about it. You have to take it, carry it on.
Mr. Mitchell says happy birthday.
Mingle Maid, I hope you had a wonderful birthday yesterday. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Deb says happy birthday. Thanks, Deb. It's a cute dog. Anna Hoover. Hi, Anna Hoover. Anna Hoover says hi on every video. Thank you, Anna, for watching. I appreciate you. Justin Larry says, hi, how are you? Happy birthday. Thanks. Do you think CagriSema will be better than tirzepatide? Currently on highest dose and have nowhere to go.
Well, so Justin, how long have you been on the highest dose would be my first question. And do I think CagriSema will be better? I think.
What's the one that we think is going to be best? Is it retatrutide?
Retatrutide right now. But I think better and best is a lot of different conversations there. So obviously tirzepatide has that GLP-1 and the GIP. CagriSema has a cagrilinotide. and a semaglutide, so a GLP-1 with it. I think it'll be different, and for some people it will work better. For some people it will work the same. For some people it won't work as well. If you looked at the research numbers they just released, the analysts didn't like it because they were expecting you to lose 100% of your weight. The financial analysts always want these giant numbers. I think as I looked at it, it looked like it might perform about as well as tirzepatide did long term, and we'll just have to see how that works out. But that different medication could really do some people a lot of good.
Yeah.
And theoretically, it's supposed to even out some of the side effects that semaglutide has. So I think in the next year and a half, you're going to see cagrilintide.
Cagrilintide.
I'm sorry, CagriSema, which is cagrilintide is part of, or orforglipron, which is the pill, which will also have a different way to do it, and retatrutide come along. And so there'll be more options.
Yeah, we like more options. We like more competition. We like options,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Now I will tell you, there's people on here like Barb from what's Barb's channel name? I just lost it in my head. Thank you.
Health at
Any Cost has been on tirzepatide for a long time, a couple of years. It's still working for her. So
yeah. So and it's. Thanks, Mel B. Woohoo! Thank you, Lorraine. I thought of you yesterday and prayed for a blessed birthday for you, my friend. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate you for watching. We have an interview with Mel. You guys can go and watch. If anybody wants to come on and be interviewed, you can send me an email and you can be on the Downsized Dish and we can talk about your weight loss journey. I just did a follow-up interview with Taisha. I know a lot of you,
Simply Taisha.
A lot of you longtime watchers know Simply Taisha, and followed up with her eating. She does an amazing job on Instagram of posting what she eats every day, and she's vegan. So if you want to know how a vegan gets protein in, check it out. Yep. But thanks, Mel. I was talking about something else. Oh, the medicine. Okay, so you're at the top dose, and maybe you've been at the top dose for a while, and you're thinking, is this still working? It's still working, right? It's still doing its thing. I think I've gotten to a point where I really don't notice it, right? When you say like that, I just don't.
It's not as obvious for sure.
It's not as obvious. So now, in 75 weeks, I don't feel any of the side effects that maybe I had at the beginning, the kind of nauseous feeling, the kind of fatigued feeling. I still kind of struggle with constipation, but after talking to Taisha today, I'm convinced I'm just not eating enough fiber. I'm not eating enough vegetables. I'm drinking my water, so I've got my, thank you, Mindy. I've got my 40-ounce water cup. I've drank 2 of these so far today, so I feel like I'm drinking enough water. It's the fiber.
All right, let's see here. YouTube's doing some weird things tonight. I may have skipped somebody. If I did, I apologize. Ask the question again. It wasn't on purpose.
Chasing Sunshine. Hi, beautiful friends. Happy birthday. Happy anniversary. Lots of celebrations, Melissa. Thank you, Melissa. She has a YouTube, right? Chasing Sunshine.
I think so.
Dave Mahaney, thanks for being a member. Hi, what's your honest feelings toward Mochi at this point? You need somebody who's going to ask it.
Of course, I would expect no less. So
it's difficult.
we can talk about Mochi. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just the understanding that we do have some contractual obligations, and there's only, I want to be as absolutely honest as possible. So we have a sponsorship contract with them through June for the cruise. So the Downsized cruise is presented by Mochi. So you will see us continue to do that because we have obligations to do that. That being said, we were on basically a town hall style meeting with a Zoom call.
Google Meet.
It was actually a Google Meet
with Dr. Myra
and the Mochi team on Monday, I guess it was.
Yeah. So Monday about 5 p.m. Dr. Myra, who is the CEO and founder of Mochi, a couple of her people from Mochi, and a lot of the influencers were on a group call for them to tell us us to ask them questions and see what's going on, which I really appreciated, right? most of the influencers we've discovered are TikTok influencers.
Yeah,
There's not
it's a very
lot
different
of,
thing. It's a very different thing.
Yeah, there's not a lot of YouTubers.
It was
like
us and Allie from Fit Flavor Fun and a whole bunch of TikTokers.
Yeah.
So it was interesting. Dr. Myra actually took questions and just had a conversation with everybody. Is it difficult? I would tell you, I continue to be very concerned about how all of this has been handled. And what I told Dr. Myra on screen was that I believed that she needed to record a video and make a presentation, a statement that was open and honest and as transparent as she could legally possibly be in real terms and real words and make this right.
Yeah.
I don't really know how much is true and what's not true of all the crap floating around on TikTok and Reddit and all that. And there's a lot of things I don't want to debate, and there's no value to me to do that. What I do know is patient safety has to be first and foremost. Your safety, my safety, everybody's safety. However they're affiliated or not affiliated with Akita, every pharmacy that they use should be pre-screened and should be following every state and federal regulation to the letter of the law or exceeding it, period. And we told Dr. Meyer that. I think the real question is now, how are they going to respond to it? So they released what we were told would be all of the quality reports on the things I now think there's still some missing, and they're continuing to add them, which is a good first step. But there's a lot they need to do to make this right, and they need to make it right.
So our main question, what everybody wants to know is, are these medications from Akita Pharmacy safe? And what Dr. Myra and her team have done is gathered all the third-party testing reports from everything Akita produced from February 1st, 2025 to present, to the shutdown, which was Thursday, Friday. And what she told us is these third-party reports are, every batch is tested, every lot number of medicine is tested by a third party before the medicine is shipped. I know Piggy's on here. But so what she said is these reports are they're all PDFs, and there were no rhyme or reason. They were just they got them from the third party testing people, and they were jumbled, and they were trying to put them in some semblance of order where you could search for your lot number, which should be on the label of your medication. Some people have been unable to find their lot number in their testing results, but most of them are out there. So if you go to the Mochi website, joinmochi.com, on their blog, they have posted these reports.
All that being said, I have issues with it. And the real question now is how do they respond? So we're now, 5 days in or something? Mm-hmm. They have not responded as aggressively as I would like to see them, or as transparently as I would like to see them respond. We encouraged them to do that. So, what are the next 5 days? Will Akita come back? Are you going to tell us how this all works? I don't know.
And I think the important part here is there was no recall of the medication. So and what I'm trying to get to with the testing, with the third-party testing, is we believe this medicine is safe and effective. We're continuing to use our medicine from Akita Pharmacy.
All right, let's see who else we have here. Arlene Belansky. I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, it's a little a happy face? Half a smiley
maybe,
face?
I'm not sure. Adrian Gledhill. Hello, Adrian.
Hello.
Is Adrian the former Biggest Loser lady? Is that who that is? Is that who you are, Adrian?
Know. But that would be cool.
It might be. I know Adrian's been around, if that's who that is.
Happy birthday. Thanks, Dee Dee, Downsizing Diva. Happy birthday, Lorraine. Happy anniversary. Thanks, girl. Thanks for being a member. We're going to do a live with Downsizing Diva and Taisha.
At some point here.
Maybe next week. Dietrich Kilpatrick, my GLP anniversary was 3/14. Ironically, Pi Day.
Yay.
Down 90 pounds and goal. Wow. Congratulations. My sister is a teacher, a math teacher. So she loves Pi Day, right? It's all she gets all excited. That's great. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Thank you. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Dave Mahaney says, happy birthday, Lorraine. Thank you, Dave Mahaney. Thanks for being a member. You can stop the confetti now.
The confetti's still going. Sorry. Let me fix that. Again, I think I missed some. If there was any important questions that I missed, I apologize. Add them back in. Let's see here. Barb, is Mochi vials safe? We don't work for Mochi, first of all. We're also not doctors, pharmacists, lawyers. We're just a suburban couple. So Mochi did post all of the safety documents, all the quality
testing,
the quality testing, so you can go look for your batch number on there, and they say they're safe.
Right.
There was no recall from the state of Washington. That is everything I know.
Right.
There's no way for me to independently check any of that, so we have to believe them. Yeah. You do what's right for you.
Yeah, and I guess there were 3 inspections at the pharmacy and no recall. Stop.
Miss Alexis, hello. Green hearts everywhere. Gotta love that.
My wife had 2 weeks left of her last Mochi order and was nervous to use them. We got her approved for Zepbound. I completely understand. Congratulations on the 100-pound weight loss. Happy Lorraine. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube user.
Miss Alexis says, happy birthday.
Alexis, hello.
Wood Kirky, I know cost of living is cheaper, but your thoughts on Mounjaro is $200 in India at Lilly. So Lilly launched Mounjaro in India. Mm-hmm. It was $200 for, that'll be in the news this week. It was $200 for the 5 milligram dose. A
lot of people in India.
There's a lot of people in India. And yes, the cost of living is cheaper, but the cost of them making it's not really any cheaper. So I think
I'd love to see it at $200 a month in the United States. If you're watching Eli Lilly, that would be great.
You know, I've said it many times. It's the medication that they created in tirzepatide is absolutely amazing. And it has changed many of our lives. If they can get it to market in a accessible and affordable way, and $200 would certainly do it, it would end the whole compounding conversation. Sorry, Mochi, I don't need to go to you if I can get it directly from Eli Lilly. It's just, there would be absolutely no reason to do that. You know, so roll the rest of the vials out, bring it out. You know, obviously there's global economics and all kinds of weird things going on there, but our government at some point has to say, how can you sell it for $200 in India and this price in this country and this price in this country and charge so much here?
It'd be great if the Lilly Direct vials were all the same price and all, you know. I mean,
at some point the FTC says, what the heck is going on?
Mm-hmm. My dose is 15 on Mounjaro, start at 259 pounds today, weight between 130 and 133. Congratulations, Anna. Maintenance, April will be celebrating 2 years on Mounjaro. Yay! Good job, Anna. Terry says, hi, guys. Hi, Terry. Chasing Sunshine. I keep bouncing up and down the same 5 pounds on the 10 milligram. Yeah. Going to keep on the dose for another month, maybe to see if it starts to move downward. That would put me on the 10 for about 4 months. A 5 pound range is kind of crazy to vary.
Why are you not going up would be my question.
Yeah. So 4 months is a long time on 10.
Not doctors. We're not doctors.
I would ask your doctor if you need to go up to the next dose, because that's a long time. That's a long time to be on a dose. And if you're having that much bouncing around, like, that just makes me wonder. Mel says, happy birthday or anniversary. Today is my Zepbound 1-year anniversary. Yay, Mel. Adriana Schaffner, hi from California. Hello. Terry, first 2 weeks down, no weight loss, sadly. That's okay. Give it 90
time.
days. Yep. Yeah, give it time to do its thing, to do its magic. Yes, Mel B, I remember on your interview we had the same start date. Plus, I live out here by Sawgrass Mall. We are practically twins. I guess she's in Florida too. Mel's in Florida. Aussie Craig, hi guys, happy birthday, Lorraine. Thank you. Is it tomorrow there in Australia?
I think it is.
Pamela Mason says, hello, Lorraine and Christopher. Hello, Pamela Mason. Should I store my vial in the Mochi thermos in the refrigerator or transfer to another container?
I would take it out of the thermos. The thermos actually will keep the cold out of it.
Yeah. So you want to take it out of the thermos. I keep my vial in the Ziploc bag, in the blue box, put the whole box into the refrigerator. So a lot of people have suggested putting your vial in a container where the light can't get through, can't get to it. That's what we do. Every time someone says retatrutide, I hear Ali G at Fit Flavor.
Retatrutide.
Retatrutide.
She's funny. Actually, I talked to her yesterday.
After we got off the call with Dr. Myra, we had our own conference call with Ali. John says, I just started Cagrosema and semaglutide yesterday. I injected myself a Novo Nordisk clinical trial. I feel fine today, not hungry, working all day. So he's taking 2 shots, or Cagrosema has semaglutide in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
It has Cagrosema is cagrilintide and semaglutide.
Okay. So you're in a clinical trial. That's cool. Feel fine today, not hungry, working all day. Sounds like it's working. Interesting. John must keep us posted on your progress on Cagrosema. Yep. I guess you didn't get the placebo. Hopefully. Fiber gummies. Yeah, I ran out of fiber gummies. I got to order some more. I got to go on the downsized.org website and go on our Amazon store. I think Cagrosema is FDA approved. It will be marketed to persons with liver damages and alcoholics.
It's possible. I mean, they're all looking for ways to get them approved for other things other than obesity, because it's easier to get insurance to cover the comorbidities than it is the obesity.
Right. Hello, Christopher Laws. Hello. Barb Armantrout. I'm so glad you're answering about Mochi if the vials are safe. I mean, we're just telling you what we know, right? So we don't work for Mochi. We're not doctors or pharmacists. We just,
pretty much.
Just somebody who's lost 54 pounds on compounded tirzepatide. And happy anniversary to us, lovely one. Yay, Mel.
Shorty. Hello, Shorty. Rogue. This is a new one. Has anyone had side effects like grinding teeth and anxiety?
I haven't heard the grinding teeth.
I have not heard the grinding teeth. I have heard some people get anxious.
I have heard the anxiety. I was reading on a Facebook page the other day. Someone was having an issue with that. If you have these issues, the first person you need to ask is your doctor. So put a call into them, send a message to them. I would definitely do that.
Let's see here. Barb Armatron says, open and honest, I just bought 6 vials. Are they safe? So if you just bought them, then they're not coming from Akata. So Mochi's using other pharmacies.
Well, it depends on when you bought them.
Yeah.
So Akata shut down on Thursday. And now Mochi is using Empower Pharmacy, Red Rock Pharmacy.
I think that's it now.
I think that's it. Yeah. So I've got an order pending coming from Empower. Should be here probably next week.
Yep.
Things are moving slow right now. John says, my liver specialist clinic turned me onto the clinical trial. That's cool. Good. Novo Nordisk is doing, hope it curbs my appetite for alcohol. Seems like it's working already. Yeah, so I don't know if you're new to the whole GLP-1 thing, but when I started compounded tirzepatide, it definitely turned off my desire for wine, just like a switch almost. And if I in the beginning when I drank wine, I just didn't like it. And I was a big wine drinker, and I really, even now, like I had a glass of wine last night, and I was like, that's enough. I just don't. I don't enjoy it like I used to. I mean, not even enjoy it. I don't want it like I used to. And it just, every time even when I do attempt a glass, I just think, this doesn't quite taste right. It's not, it's just not.
There's a bunch
right.
of research going on with alcohol use disorder on both tirzepatide and semaglutide. So I would assume CagriSema could be even better for it.
Yeah. Finally here, paying attention. Hi all. Hi Barb. Barb's a member. Thanks, Barb. Chasing Sunshine says, yeah, I still can't find my batch in the folder. Yeah, I've heard a couple of people say that. I don't know that the folders are in the best order, and I don't know a good way to tell you how to search. So I have heard that. Linda says, I did find my vials from the posted reports, and both were deemed sterile. So, I mean, I think that's reassuring to people when they can find their batches in the reports. Pharmacy Hub?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that rogue. Sorry.
Never heard of them. Pamela Mason, can we continue to order meds from Mochi since yesterday, March 19th? Yes. They are continuing to fill orders. They're a little backed up, so you might send a message through the portal or call them on their 24/7 number.
And honestly, so just to update you guys, because I just pulled all this off, the OFA, so the Outsourcing Facilities Association court case versus the FDA. For everybody, there's 247 people out. There's 272 people on there right now.
You need to recap.
133 legs. So the Outsourcing Facilities Association several months ago, after the FDA pulled tirzepatide from the shortage list, sued the FDA. The Outsourcing Facilities Association is a trade association that represents what are called outsourcing facilities, are basically manufacturing facilities for compounding pharmacies. So they make at scale for hospitals and doctors and all kinds of stuff, all kinds of compounding medications. So they sued the FDA saying, hey, we don't think you did this legally. We don't think you considered the right data, all this stuff. And it's gone back and forth over the last few months until finally, I guess a week or so ago, the judge denied the preliminary injunction. So they had asked for preliminary injunction, putting a halt to or pulling it off the shortage list. And the judge said, no, I'm not doing that. Well, so then the Outsourcing Facilities Association came back and went back to the higher court and is asking for the higher court to review it, which is what's happening right now. And here's actually the legal brief here. So just to give you,
we signed up for the service to get
we did sign up for the service to pull it
filings.
So yeah, on March 5th, the court denied the injunction, meaning compounding facilities cannot currently produce these medications without FDA restrictions. The plaintiffs are now appealing the decisions. So what's happening now is both sides asked the court to convert the earlier denial of the injunction into a final judgment so they can streamline the appeals process instead of going through a lengthy trial. The court did not immediately agree and scheduled a hearing for March 27th, 2025 to ensure all evidence is reviewed fairly. So that's another week from today. So presumably the FDA is going to hold off on enforcing anything until at least then. In the March 19th, I don't know. We'll see. It's all up in the air right now. And there's still compounding pharmacies, particularly 503As, that believe that they can work within the regulations to make personalized doses. Now, not a lawyer, so I'm not going to argue over whether they actually get away with that. There are many people who believe that they will, and there are many people who believe they won't, and they're all attorneys who are going to make a lot of money.
I guess we'll just see.
Yeah.
Get your reorders in now.
Yeah.
Aussie Craig says, easy way to take fiber, try psyllium husk in capsules. Ooh, that makes my stomach hurt just thinking about it. But I mean, yeah, that would be a good way.
See, I was right. She is the
season 3 biggest loser.
I hate to call her biggest loser. I feel bad. You're the biggest loser. That's terrible.
That's cool.
She did an interview with Allie the other day. It was good.
Yeah, that's really cool. I always wanted to be on Biggest Loser, but the thing I would never do is step on that scale in front of America and have your weight go up on the screen. And now I tell my weight to people like every 5 times a week. So, I always want to be like do all the workouts, and I'm sure you have a whole story. You should send me an email and we should do an interview. Yeah.
Well, so she and Allie talked, and so because I just watched this, Adrian. So, she's a carnivore too, and Allie's decidedly not the whole carnivore. She's very meaty on one side.
She eats meat.
Yeah, yes, like aggressively eats
Oh,
meat.
all right.
Carnivore diet kind of thing.
All right.
Which was an interesting conversation. So Shelly says, anything new about compounds? I just told you what I knew about compounds. So hopefully you saw that. Was there something else? I printed out a bunch of stuff here.
Don't know.
Mark T. Pittman.
As of this moment, pharmacies are still producing them.
On the semaglutide side, they issued a summon the court. So there's another court case going on that's the OFA versus the FDA, but it's the Novo Nordisk semaglutide shortage that is out. So of course the OFA said, no, you can't do that. And they issued a summons to the head of the FDA today, which was interesting to get her to come in and testify.
Christopher and Lorraine, are you doing any weight training? A little bit. So I go to a gym that's near our house, and it has, I like to do classes because that just keeps me motivated. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the classes are a ballet bar class that incorporates hand weights and sometimes some heavier dumbbells, like 10 to 15 pound dumbbells. So I've done that. I'm not comfortable going into a weight room and I'm not comfortable, around a weight room. I'm very comfortable in a class where I know the people and I know the instructor, and I've been trying to ramp up my weights in the classes. The other 2 days of the week I do a cardio dance and a step aerobics class. So I do a little bit. I think it's important. I think it's important to try to build muscle, try to definitely keep the muscle that you have. That's why it's important to eat protein. So the answer is yes, a little bit. And what's your answer, Christopher?
No, I don't lift weights.
He doesn't do anything. He does nothing. And you can't make him do anything. So don't even come at him. Believe me, I've tried.
You can, but
John says, soon you won't have to be pre-diabetic or overweight to obtain GLP-1 and CagriSema. Addictions counselor will prescribe it. Maybe. Maybe. Although maybe you'll need to have a fatty, damaged liver. I mean, but wouldn't that be great for like an alcoholic to now have a medication to help with their
Well, and if you listen,
illness?
So on the Lilly side, Dave Ricks has talked extensively that they're trying to get these medications approved for basically as many comorbidities as possible. So they're looking at all these things because it's much easier to talk an insurance company into paying for anything else but being overweight, right?
Well, that may be alcoholism. Like people, I think, didn't we see like a whole thing? People view alcoholism similar to how they view obesity, like just don't drink anymore, just don't eat anymore, just try diet and exercise. When we all know that these are diseases and
well, and I suspect when orforglipron comes out, you'll see a much lower BMI, and there'll be a different set of requirements there.
Steffi says, did she say when we will get our prescriptions? I heard Empower is not filling yet. I know you're not Mochi employees, but did she give ETAs?
No, we don't know.
I can tell you.
We don't know is the only thing.
What's going on with my prescription. My prescription, I put in a refill like the 17th. And as we know, Mochi shut down the 18th. No, is that right? No, last week. It was before that. Anyway, like Friday, my prescription wasn't going anywhere. And this is when all this happened. On Sunday, I called the 24/7 Mochi telephone number. I had to wait on hold for a while. I got through, and I don't know, the customer service person like processed my order. And then she said, okay, now it's being sent to the pharmacy. But then 2 days later, like that was Sunday, then on Tuesday, I got another message that said, your order has been sent to the pharmacy. And I'm like, I wonder what's happening. So I don't really know. I know the Mochi, you know how Mochi doses are 16.6 and everywhere else is 15 milligrams. So I think
the doctors had to write new
prescriptions. Yeah. So if your prescriber had prescribed 16.6, Mochi needs a new prescription to send to Empower for your 15 milligram dose, because Empower doesn't do 16.6. They do the standard dosing. So I think all of those prescriptions had to be rewritten, and that's kind of my thought. If it's not going through, call the Mochi number, 24/7 number. Like, call at an off time because they're just having a lot of traffic. You can also send an email to hello@joinmochi.com, and that was something Dr. Meyer told us you can go get quicker response.
Jerome, hello, Jerome says, today was injection day for me. I injected in my inner thigh for the first time, felt nothing, and was uncertain whether the injection was successful. No side effects and great appetite suppression. Probably somebody below has already told you. You generally want to do the top of your thigh, not the inner thigh. There's veins there, even though these probably don't go that deep. But
yeah,
my general belief about shot location, and there are people that will argue with me to the death, is that because we are a sample of one, we only know what our body's doing, and our body reacts to this medication differently every week, every dose. Sometimes the same dose can react to differently week to week. I don't know that the shot location has that much of an impact on it. And the one research that's actually out there on that Lily did was 44 people. And although there are minor differences, like 0.01% differences, there's not a lot. As long as it went in your body, it will work. Now, how is your body reacting to it this week? No side effects and great appetite suppression. Okay, that sounds good.
Sounds like something's working. Yeah, and I like to keep notes of like the date and the dose and the shot location. Because everybody's going to be different. So if you find something that works for you, hopefully, you can rotate through that. I do my around my belly button. I'm not comfortable with the back of the arm or I did the thigh a couple times. I just didn't like it. I just more comfortable injecting around my belly button.
Not sure what you were.
She was asking about the Mochi stuff.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's all over my Google alert feed today.
No.
Okay, probably Mochi stuff. If you change your shot day, i.e. Thursday to Wednesday,
the India stuff,
should you change your weigh-in day when tracking your weight? It's a great question, and I've asked myself that before.
We weigh every day, so
I weigh myself every day, and that goes to the app on my phone. But on my official weigh-in day, I record it on my spreadsheet, and that's the weight that we report to you for our weekly weigh-in. So I have moved that back and forth a day. You can do what you want. You know what I mean? Like, you want to see that downward trend, but I have done that. And I have moved my shot day. I've moved it out by a day, 2 days, 3 days. If we were going somewhere or just life, I just adjusted, right? So, you can do that. Keep track of it. Hey, Piggy Ass No More. Thank you for your super chat. Transparency, integrity, and honesty are rare traits in today's world. Thanks for having the triple threat on every video. Thank you. Thank you for your support, Piggy Ass No More. We appreciate you.
We do, absolutely.
For all you do. We appreciate all you guys. Thanks for everybody for watching. Hey, we got 157 likes. I think I guilted somebody into hitting the like button. In any case, thank you. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. We appreciate your support, and we're going to continue to make our downsized videos and do our thing. I'm continuing with compounded until it becomes not an option. So as of today, it's an option. We have to get loud, easier access and affordability for all.
That's right.
Yeah. So Christopher, will you stay at the highest dose for maintenance or try going down to not continue to lose weight? That's a great question.
I don't know is the answer to that. So I've got some time set up with my local doctor, but I mean, what we know about what Lily has in test right now with their Surmount Maintain trial, the research is that one of the options they're doing is staying at the highest doses. So that is not a completely wrong answer. The other option is going all the way down to 5. Right now, I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm okay. So there's different levers you can pull. Medication is just one of those levers. Calories is another one, right? Activity is another one. So it's how do you balance the things to keep you where you want to be. I don't have any desire to lose any more weight for sure. So will I go down?
So our shot day is
Probably.
Friday. What will you be drawing out of the vial?
I don't know. I will
Yeah.
probably draw out 15, honestly, because
Just stay at that for.
I
I mean, you've been at
probably
15 for like 6 months, right?
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
at 15 for 6 months, and it took
Yeah.
the last 6 months, it took a long time to lose stuff. So
Yeah.
if I stayed at 15 and just ate a few more calories, is that going to balance it out? There's part of me that would like to go down because particularly with the compounded stuff, it could, save a little bit of money.
You just save money, right? Because
But I don't know. I don't. One of the things Dr. Dan told us is there is no magic dose for everybody, right? There's no exact right dose for maintenance. We're all going to have to
you have
kind
to
of
figure it out.
figure it out.
Yeah.
So that's the process now. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I also have to. I think I need to take a closer look at my calories, which I kind of have always said, oh, I was on Weight Watchers tracking all my points for years. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I think I need to look at it because I think a lot of times I'm not eating enough. And because I don't think about eating, right? Where I used to obsess over every meal, every snack, everything, every minute of the day. Now that food noise has just left the building. So, I was thinking about that today. I went to the gym. I had a little bit of protein shake in my coffee and a banana. And then for lunch, I had a frozen meal that wasn't good and I didn't finish it, And then I had a piece of cheesecake from my birthday. And when I was eating the cheesecake, I kept thinking, oh, I'm going to be full. This is going to be too much. I'm going to have to stop any minute now. I didn't. So it's hard for me because I like those really sweet things. I don't eat them. Usually I take 2 bites of something and I'm like, oh, that's enough. I got to stop. But sometimes I don't. I don't know really where I was going with this.
It's always hard to say.
It's hard.
John Albert says RFK Jr. will make the fat shots drugs more accessible and cheaper, make America healthy again, invest in Eli Lilly, Novo, and not Pfizer. I hope so.
Pfizer? I don't know.
I think it's the whole vaccine thing. I hope so. Maybe he can. I don't know. Let's hope so. And honestly, I'll be happy to support any of the drug companies who innovate and create some.
We're all for
great
lower
treatments.
prices, right? I mean, we have health insurance through the marketplace. It does not cover weight loss medication. Does not cover any weight loss medication. So, people that have coverage with their health insurance, that's amazing. I would definitely take full advantage of that. But, for people like us who are trying to figure out how to not, take out a second mortgage to pay for.
I mean, I think the challenge with RFK Jr. is probably the only real way to make this stuff accessible and cheaper is to have law, and a cabinet official cannot pass laws, right? It's going to take Congress and the Senate to actually relook at PBM legislation, to look at patent law, it's going to take the FTC to kind of step in and look at pricing and trade. There's a lot of things that's going to happen. He can certainly help if he wants to, though.
Yeah, for sure. Adrian says, I really enjoyed your recent video on the price cost analysis. I really think patent law on these medications need to be top priority to be fixed.
Yeah, I would probably kill PBMs first, but patent law would come quickly thereafter.
Deb says, Lorraine, did you get your last order and what pharmacy did it come from? What state? I kind of answered this before. I put an order in last week. I don't remember the day. Maybe the 16th or the 17th. No, I don't remember the day. Last week. And I still haven't gotten it yet. But I called and it is going through Empower is what they told me on the phone. But I haven't gotten it yet. But I'll let you know. And I'm in North Carolina. So North Carolina, Empower can ship to, I think, almost every state.
Yeah, I think so.
They have very wide coverage. If you go to their website, I was looking on their website just to, find out about them because I didn't know anything about them. But I think some people in California are still getting from Red Rock because that's what they were using before.
And Mochi has a map that they put, I think it's on their website, that shows you which states get which from which pharmacy.
Yeah, because the compounding pharmacies are licensed by each individual state. I always appreciate all your all's insights. You can say y'all. It's fine. All y'all's insights. It's Darium. Hey, thanks, Darium. Hello, Christopher. Happy anniversary, Durhams. Hello, downsizers. Happy Zeppoversary, Mel the Marvelous. We all have nicknames around here, right? King Darium, Mel the Marvelous, Dee Dee. John Alberti says, eat from salad and go every day. Balsamic dressing, drink weight gainer shake. Why are you drinking a weight gainer shake?
I don't know what that is. So.
It's a shake you drink to gain weight. It's self-explanatory.
Geez, one of one.
Hello. I don't think we've seen you here before. Welcome. We hope you will like and subscribe to our channel. Avery says, I had my Mochi doctor check in last night. He said my next dose will come from Empower. That seems to be the general take on things. At Val M, Barb at Health at Any Cost, I've been on 15 milligrams Mounjaro for 17 months, have been in maintenance for almost 4 months now at a stable weight. GLP-1 starting in 2022. Her starting weight was 405 pounds. She started with Trulicity first, and now she is 124 pounds and a stable weight. Yeah, Barb has been on 15 milligrams Mounjaro for 17 months, and it worked for her for all those 17 months, and now she's maintaining on that 15 also. So yeah, that's awesome, Barb. Andriana says, I will be looking forward to hearing about your maintenance journey, Christopher. I've also been on 15 milligrams and close to my goal weight.
So we'll see. I don't know. It's this.
Yeah.
I think I said the other day, I worked with my doctor to pick a goal weight originally, and it certainly wasn't science. It was he and I having a conversation and looking at charts and talking about how I felt at various points in my life and all this stuff. But when I pulled the 190 number out of the air and he was like, that sounds good. Really, we pulled 200 out of the air to begin with. And I said, it will drive me crazy if I'm constantly bouncing up and down above 200. Yeah. So we picked 190, which still puts me in a overweight BMI, by the way, which I know.
But who cares?
But it's the only thing red on my scale app, which drives me crazy. I really didn't believe it would ever happen. It was kind of like saying you're going to win the lottery,
fly to the moon.
Right. It was.
You're telling me I'm gonna be in the 140s and the 130s. Yeah, it's never going to happen.
So
okay.
I can tell you, I'm probably not going to try going down for another few weeks at least until I feel really safe where I am. You know, this is as much emotional as it is physical. And
even the men get emotional about the weight.
It is. You know,
it is a very emotional thing. And when you realize you can, number one, get to your goal weight, and then number two, maintain your goal weight, I don't ever want to come off this medicine, because everyone I've ever heard of that comes off this medicine gains a bunch of weight right back immediately. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah, we talked to Simply Taisha, and what'd she say? She gained 30 pounds in a month after she stopped.
She had started on Wegovy and had stopped for, I forget what reason, and immediately got very hungry. Now, you know, everybody's results vary, right? And your body does not want to starve to death. So your body is very good at keeping you alive. And it does that by increasing your hunger if you're not eating enough calories. And so you need to make sure that you're eating enough calories to sustain your body. You don't want to, I know at the beginning we probably weren't eating 500 calories a day, right? And that's not good. That's not sustainable. It's not healthy. So you really want to make sure, especially in maintenance, that you're eating. I don't even know really, like Taisha told me she eats 1,800 calories, and I thought that was a nice number. I'll have to look into that. Sandra Green says, my 1 year anniversary is today, 62 pounds down. Great job, Sandra. 62 pounds.
Some confetti here. There we go. Good job, Sandra.
Slow-mo.
Yeah,
confetti.
It was going slow for some reason. I don't know.
Hold, please. Rose 1313. Have you or do you know anyone who's received the rerouted medication that has been sent to Empower? I'm still waiting. It just got rerouted on Friday. So even if something got FedExed out, Saturday. Like it's, and I doubt anything. You'll probably start seeing it, within the next week. If your order has not moved and it's been 3 to 5 days, call them or send them a message through the portal or email them at hello@joinmochi.com.
And the thing about telehealth companies, and all of them, not just Mochi, but all of them, and actually I talked to Piggy today on the phone, is telehealth companies think of them as really dating apps. So the telehealth company is that hub that connects you with a prescriber and a pharmacy and gets medication delivered. The telehealth company doesn't really make the medicine, right? They don't ship the medicine. They don't do all that stuff. It just goes. So there's a lot of pieces in the puzzle. So if something's moving slow, poke them.
Yeah, I mean, you really have to stay on with any telehealth company. I started with a different telehealth company initially. You just have to be aware. They've got a lot going on right now, and if something's not moving, you're gonna have to be the squeaky wheel.
Unless you think it's just the compounded piece. I had somebody reach out and ask today, well, I just ordered from Lilly Direct. How long does it take me to get my medicine? We haven't never done it. I don't know. But it's basically the same process, right? It's just a pen or a vial instead of the compounded piece. So,
well, it's still,
same process.
Still has to be packed. It still has to be put into packed into a box. Somebody's got to print the shipping label. Somebody's got to give it to FedEx. It takes, I think, Mochi says it takes up to 14 days from the time you place the order. That's their window. But mine has never, I think maybe once or twice it took that long. But I stay on top of it and I poke them. Lisa says, my youngest son, 20, wants to be a pharmacist, ironically. I'm 2 months into this journey. I've lost 20 pounds, but in secret, I'm dying to inform my son who desperately needs this too. We get it. So when we first started, we told each other, but we didn't tell anybody else. We didn't tell our kids. We didn't tell my parents. We didn't tell anyone until we started this channel a year ago. So
I think I saw, and I think your comment was lost in some of the YouTube shuffle here. I think you asked what we thought about your son doing this medication too. Honestly, we're in a place where we encourage anybody who thinks they might have the disease of obesity or need something like this to talk to their doctor. And one of these medications might be a good solution for you. They're not perfect for everyone. There are side effects. There are, there's different problems that go on, but absolutely. I mean, it's changed our lives. It's changed our family's lives. It's changed JoJo's life because she's a star now.
That's our cat, JoJo. Yeah. She likes to be on camera.
So, give it a little while longer and see how you're doing and see how you feel about it. But so I wouldn't be afraid of it.
You have to be 18 to go on Zepbound or Mounjaro. Under 18, you can do Wegovy or Ozempic, and why not? If you and your doctor decide that this is for you, absolutely.
And the real secret is people think we're like big compounding sellers. We're not. What I believe is that I was 100. Yeah, I was 100 pounds overweight and wanted to be able to get the medication, right? Wanted to be able to take care of myself and take care of my family. This is my Mounjaro pen. This is my Zepbound pen. I've done all of it. And honestly, if my insurance would cover it, I would use whichever one my insurance would cover.
Whichever one is cheapest.
Go to the doctor. Get your insurance to run it. If it'll pay for any of them, that's the one you should do.
That's the one you should do, right?
Beyond any shadow of a doubt.
Right, for sure.
Now you turned that off. Let's see here. Hey guys, Sharice.
Hey. At Health at Any Cost, yes, me too. I've been on 15 milligrams Mounjaro for a while at 170 since early January. I'm changing my focus from weight loss to just strength and building muscle. And sometimes your body just gets to a point where it just wants to be there, right? And you can, some people like to call them a plateau or a stall or whatnot, but sometimes your body just needs a minute because it thinks you're starving to death. And so, you can get through that if you usually if you just keep going. So, but yeah, I love the focus on strength and building muscle because, that's what we want, right? We want to be strong. Also, I've been eating an orange in the morning and a banana at night this week, and my insides feel great. No heavy stomach and bathroom issues. Maybe I'll try that. Sounds good. Dave Mahaney.
Thanks
I'm in
for
the
being a
bar
member,
business.
Dave.
Well, I'm in the bar business, have been for 39 years, and I have to force myself to go in there to have a drink with my regulars. Really have no hankering for beer or cocktails. Yeah, this'll definitely do it. Random. Can you upload the PDF and chat GPT? Huh.
I think the problem is it's not one PDF. It's a whole bunch of individual files.
Hundreds of PDFs that are just.
But there might be a way to get ChatGPT to search the page. I don't really know how that works. I've never tried that, but
maybe if you uploaded each.
I think there's thousands of them.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
But that's a good idea. Barb Almond Trout. I just got it from them about 6 days. I just got it from them about 6 days ago. Did you get it from? Is this the pharmacy question?
Yes, I'm not sure.
Okay. Constant change of taste is awesome. I love the fact that this changes our preferences and once was addictive, now tastes awful. Yeah, I haven't had anything that just tastes awful. Have you? Some people report that
I've had things that were really too sweet, like so sweet I couldn't eat them.
Yeah.
For a while, I haven't had an aversion to anything really, so I still drink coffee every day. But for a while, I use a tablespoon of just
creamer,
old school coffee creamer.
Coffee Mate sugar-free
for a while, I
coffee
couldn't.
Creamer. It got to be too sweet.
It was too sweet
because he used to make his coffee so sweet. He'd put the coffee creamer in, and then he'd put 2 packs of stevia in. Yeah. And you stopped the stevia a long time ago, and then the coffee creamer you thought was too sweet, so you cut that back too. So yeah, sweet things definitely taste sweeter, and I don't get that high in my brain except for the cheesecake that I ate today. But usually, I don't get that this is delicious, keep eating more. I want to eat 5 pieces of this delicious dessert. It's more like I eat 3 or 4 bites and I'm like, that's enough. Who am I?
Chad says Pharmacy Hub is in Miami. I order from compounded tirzepatide through Valhalla Vitality. I've seen the Valhalla website, and Pharmacy Hub fulfills the order. I believe they are a 503B. So I would check with them because theoretically, the 503Bs are those outsourcing facilities that are supposed to stop. Now, as I said, the court thing's all kinds of floating around, so who knows how that interpretation went, but check with them. But I don't know Pharmacy Hubs. I don't have an opinion. Stephen Holland, my A1C was 10.5% when I started Mounjaro in September 2024. I made lots of lifestyle changes, eating clean and exercising too. I've lost 95 pounds. I had blood work last week, and my A1C is now 4.8%. Well, let's give you some confetti here.
Awesome. Yay.
Good job, Stephen.
Thank you. Yes, that's awesome. Congratulations. That's a big drop, right? So what A1C is considered diabetic? I think he was probably right on the edge. I don't know. It's Darian says, wow, Stephen Holland, that's a miracle. Congratulations on your health successes. How do you feel? Stephen Holland joined the Diabetes in Remission team. Yep, Barb's a member of that club, right, Barb? Yeah, that's amazing. Val M says, luckily I'm on brand name, but my husband started in early December.
Let's see. Christy says, I just joined. What's news? Not a lot of big news. There was a little bit in the court case, the OFA versus the FDA. Basically, the two sides agreed, and let me find it. It's on here.
Basically, no news.
No, well, there's a date. So both sides asked the court to convert the earlier denial of the preliminary injunction into a final judgment so they can streamline the appeals process instead of going through a lengthy trial. The court did not immediately agree and scheduled a hearing for March 27th, 2025 to ensure all evidence is reviewed fairly. So the court scheduled a hearing for today's the 20th, so 7 days from now on the OFA versus the FDA tirzepatide case following up on the denial of the preliminary injunction. Not a lawyer. It's a lot.
Stephen, we are almost the same. Hey, Mindy. 924, diagnosed type 2 diabetes with 10.9 A1C, now 4.7. Mounjaro for 50 weeks now and down 93 pounds.
Oh, there you go.
Mindy, you're almost to your year anniversary. Congratulations. Yes. That's awesome. I don't know what you're flipping through over there.
No, I just have to get through.
Stephen says, thank you. I feel like I have new lease on life. My energy is back.
All right, let's do this while we're here.
What are we doing?
Let's do the cruise.
All right. So we're going on a cruise and we're inviting all of you to come with us. It is the Downsized at Sea cruise presented by Mochi Health. We're going to be there June 23rd through 27th, 2025 on the Celebrity Reflection. We're going to leave out of Fort Lauderdale and go to the Bahamas. And I think there's one sea day. We're going to go to Bimini and Nassau. Rates starting from $8.99 per person. I don't know if that's really still valid because we're getting kind of close to go time. So you can go to our website at thedownsized.org, click on cruise, see the phone numbers for our travel agents, Kelly and Roberta, who are actually also coming on the cruise. If you guys have booked, you can meet Kelly and Roberta, and they can fill you in with all about it. So as we get closer to June, things can fill up. So if you're interested, book ASAP. And I think we've got 35 people, 40 people total going on the cruise. One lady emailed and she said, I have a free cruise because I'm a big gambler with Celebrity. Can I still come and hang out with y'all? So if you have some kind of special situation like that, email me and let me know. If you're a single person and you're looking to be matched up with possibly a roommate, email me and let me know because I've matched a couple people up like that. You can send me an email to Lorraine@thedownsized.org. All right, Jill, what new exercise is everyone doing? I started riding a bike, loving the weight loss and physical freedom. Still need to lose more weight, but feeling healthy. That's awesome. Any kind of movement that you can get into your day is fantastic. Today I did a step aerobics class, which I really like it. Like I'm thinking like, how do I do this more often? But yeah, walking is fantastic. Bike riding, weightlifting, swimming, aerobics, whatever you like to do. And people used to always tell us in Weight Watchers, find an exercise you enjoy. And I'd be like, lady, I don't enjoy no exercise, but I also do not enjoy being overweight. So I was a runner. I did triathlons. 186 pounds. Here's me checking in for the half marathon. And the guy checking me in is like, this is the half marathon, the 5Ks over there. I'm like, no, I trained for the half marathon. Give me my bib. So yeah, anything is good.
Let's see here. Joyce says, did Dr. Myra address her association with Akita? So I don't want to swirl into all of the Reddit stuff out there. We did ask that question specifically, and yep. I won't quote her exactly because I don't remember the quote exactly, but essentially what she said was that she is the president of a company called Akita Corporation that her husband founded, and that the company Akita Pharmacy are LLC. Two different, Akita Pharmacy LLC are two different companies, and they are not affiliated. Now, I said, that sounds kind of sketchy, Dr. Meyer, and she was like...
She maintains that she does not own or operate the
pharmacy,
Akita Pharmacy LLC. But
we asked very pointed questions specific, and we invited her to be on the channel to have this conversation. I would be shocked if that happens.
We were on a Zoom call with her on Monday, and I said, Dr. Myra, when I was there with you in San Francisco, I asked you this question. I interviewed Dr. Myra, CEO of Mochi, when we were in San Francisco a few weeks ago. You can go watch that interview.
So I don't know. That's all weird. I just don't know is the answer.
And really, like, and we even told her, we said, Dr. Myra, like, who cares? Like, own it. Like, we don't care, but why are people trying to like tear this apart? Like, why is this such a big deal? So
Stephen Holland, crazy how similar our numbers are. Yep. So Sushi Fitness says, is Hallandale still shipping? I'm not sure. There's probably on somebody on here who is.
I saw someone say
I thought they were stopping.
Weren't. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't had Hallandale Pharmacy in a long time.
We have Piggy here.
Hey, Piggy.
$1 million question. If you two get to maintenance mode and can share a vial, would you switch to name brands? Yes, we would. If the price is right, for sure.
If it's cheaper.
I don't care if it's name brand, compounded, whatever. If I can.
This medication is so important. Okay. So I've done 75 weeks of compounded tirzepatide. I've had no issues. Christopher's done Mounjaro, Zepbound, compounded tirzepatide. Doesn't see a difference from one to the other. We're not wealthy people. You know what I mean? Like, the original goal of this YouTube channel was to make enough money to cover the cost of our medications, because it was just getting so expensive.
Yeah, somebody on the Facebook or on one of the comments said, "Oh, I started to DoorDash to pay for." I'm like, well, we started a YouTube channel, honestly.
Yeah, and so I think that's where people are at, right? They're going to go where the price works for them, where their insurance works or doesn't work, where the price works. So thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you.
I do not remember when the patents expire. You can look them up, or I can look them up. There's on the USPTO website, there's patent expirations. The challenge of drug patents is there's a lot of ways to extend the patent. So every time they get a new approval, so like tirzepatide just got approved for sleep apnea, that extends that patent a little bit. So it goes out pretty far. I don't remember it off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
Would you believe my cardiologist told me I should get a weighted vest to wear while walking on the treadmill? I said I've done all this work to lose weight to make it easier to walk. Yeah, so when I first started doing step aerobics, the instructor would say, now go pick up some weights and we're going to do weights while we're doing it. And I'm like, I carry my weight on my body. I'm carrying my extra weight on my body. So now I don't have the extra weight, but now I'm picking up the weights, right? So, I mean, it's just a way to increase your cardiovascular fitness, to make it harder. You've probably reached a level that is easier for you now between the weight loss and the fitness. So what's a way you could level up your exercise? Something to think about. Avery, at Sushi Fitness, an order I had with them was canceled. I'm suspecting they aren't.
I think you're referring to Hallandale.
Yeah, I'd check with your prescriber or your telehealth person about Hallandale. My liver enzymes were also sky high when I started the medicine. AST and ALT are both in the 20s now. I think Barb, Health at Any Cost, had a similar liver issue that has been helped greatly by Mounjaro. Mel says, I'm doing a test sleep apnea approval process. Went to Lily's direct site, signed up, and had a consult with their partner, Ogami, a sleep health company. I've had sleep issues and wear an Oura ring, which Ogami can track, maybe?
Sync to their app.
They're sending at-home sleep study. We'll keep you posted. Well, that's cool.
I think those Oura rings are cool. I have really no need for it whatsoever, but I do kind of want one.
Well, I think Christopher used to really kind of have sleep apnea. I don't know. His snoring was like ridiculous. And that has gone away with losing 100 pounds. Adrian says, Dr. M did go into it. She doesn't own Akeda LLC. She did break. Oh, you were on that call. Adrian was on the call. Yeah. Right. Dr. Meyer says she doesn't own Akeda Pharmacy LLC. She did break into some of how the company is set up for us, but really it's not a good idea to disclose the exact way they stay so competitive. And, and I don't really care. You know what I mean? Chasing Sunshine says, I have sleep apnea, but no one has ever said to try sending it for insurance approval. It's relatively new that it got approved for sleep apnea.
Yeah, and you have to have the top 2 levels of sleep apnea. It's moderate or severe. I don't remember the
Yeah,
top two.
my
level
insurance
names.
does not cover any weight loss meds, so I doubt they would approve it. Some insurance companies have started covering Zepbound for sleep apnea.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing that we're
Yeah,
talking
it doesn't
about
hurt to
here.
ask.
Steph V says, cool, my provider already resent it. I'm in Virginia, so wanted your insight. Thanks, Lorraine. You're welcome. It's Darium. It's amazing to know that meds are being developed for alcohol use disorder, substance abuse disorder as chronic diseases. Right. So, one thing I like to say, and I don't think we say often enough, is obesity is a disease. These GLP-1 medications are a treatment for the disease of obesity. They're not cures, they're treatments. So that's why we believe we need to stay on them. Mr. Mitchell says, need to lose 50 pounds for a knee replacement. Lost 130 pounds. Well, I guess you showed them. Now, no longer on blood pressure, cholesterol meds. Same with Christopher. No more sleep apnea. Sober 7 months. Miracle drug. I mean, what can't these things do, right? They're just good for so many things. Wayne Whitmer. Yes, it's Darium. My company has an app called Pelago, and they offer naltrexone, which kills the buzz when drinking, so you eventually desire it less. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, good idea. And Hoover, Lorraine, I do the same belly button only. Yeah, I just go around my belly button with injection sites. It's easy. I can do it myself. Now, I couldn't at the beginning. We appreciate you too. Oh, thanks, Chasing Sunshine. Thanks for watching. Hope everybody has liked. If you haven't hit the like button, we hope you will like and subscribe to our channel.
There's 236 people out there, 204 likes. If you're new here, say hello. If you have a question, ask.
Yeah.
We'll answer most things if we know the answer.
That's amazing news at Wayne Whitmore. Our people need support while navigating life. For sure. Val M says, my number one side effect is sinus congestion. I have not heard of this.
I haven't heard that one
I
either.
use lots of Kleenex. It's worse just after shot day. I'm going to go off for a couple weeks to see how it clears up.
I haven't heard that side effect.
So I mean, talk to your doctor about it. Like, and track it like, it seems like you are tracking it. It's worse just after shot day. So when the tirzepatide has a half-life of 5 days in your body. So, after 5 days, you might feel hungrier again. You might, as you approach shot day. So, but then the longer that you're on it, the higher, I can't explain it. The level of medicine in your body increases over time. Is that correct?
Well, it builds in your system, sure.
It increases over time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said. Okay. But yes, I'd ask your doctor. ZMAC, sorry I'm late. I'm new to your channel, but I'm loving it so far. I hope I can watch this from the beginning. You should be able to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, it'll be there.
Yeah,
Please
it'll
do.
be there. Val M, me too with no more wine. I end up dumping the bottles out. I don't even have wine in the house anymore. I haven't bought wine in months, and I have book club at my house next week, so I have to. I will buy some. There will be wine here.
There's book club. What day is book club?
It's on the calendar. I've told you about this. I think it's Thursday. I think it's a week from today.
Perfect. It's not Wednesday. That's what I was making sure.
No, that's why we moved the lives originally from Thursday to Wednesday. Sharice Marie, love you guys. These videos help so much. Well, thanks for watching. We hope you will subscribe. John Albert said, don't inject cold. Yeah, so
we do. We do.
We do. Because I'm like, how long can it be out of the like, I don't want the whole vial to come to room temperature. I guess if you have one of these, leave it on the counter for 15 minutes and it might burn. Sometimes it burns when it goes in. Did you ever have that burning?
Maybe once in 70 some odd shots.
I mean, but really, we take it out the vial, we pull our shots out, we do our shots, we put the vial right back in the fridge. Yeah,
but you do what works for you. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see here. They're talking about cold shots here.
The USA needs to regulate drug prices. No doubt. Like much of the rest of the world. No, not revolutionary as an idea. Yeah. I wish we could get the price of our
Well, and people say that like it's a radical idea. A lot of countries around the world do. And honestly, even in the US, there is price regulation on a lot of things. Many states have regulation on the price of milk, on cigarettes, on gas, on there's plenty of things. So certainly the FTC could come in and you still want to encourage innovation and you want to encourage manufacturers to do new things, and they should make a profit. It's America. But it doesn't mean they have to make an obscene profit, and it certainly doesn't mean they should be charging more here than everywhere else in the world. So there's got to be some way to regulate and help this a little bit. And honestly, I still believe there's a way to do some sort of public-private partnerships where the government and these companies can work together to solve these problems. Governments around the world have done it for the last 3 centuries, whether it was building bridges or
just as an issue of public health, right? We know all the amazing things these medications could do. So many other problems, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, so many other things clear up when you take these medications. So, long-term costs are definitely going to be down for people, healthcare wise that lose weight on these medications. Just makes sense, right? Chasing Sunshine. The point is that Zepbound Mounjaro has been approved for sleep apnea. Thus, you'd be approved for sleep apnea, not obesity. Yeah. What Mel said. Mary Beth Clark. Just a thought. The lower percent weight loss meds would be good for non-diabetic maintenance. Yeah. That's what we're thinking. So,
well, I mean, that's what the CEO of Lilly says. I mean, basically, he's looking at a world where they have orforglipron as a daily pill that has a little bit, you're going to lose a little bit less weight on it, but it should theoretically be cheaper. We don't know the price yet, but manufacturing a pill is a lot easier than, and the distribution is cheaper, and the whole 9 yards. And then tirzepatide, which we all know and love, and then retatrutide. Well, not everybody's going to need the same level of piece. So if you go back, we did a video where we did a reaction to him talking at a conference, and he talks about it. Really, he says there's a continuum of care that they should be able to provide something that can help take care of you, for all the way from the largest people to simply overweight people, and he wants to be able to do that. So we'll see.
Turning the Sage. Hi, thank you for what you do. You're welcome. Thank you, Turning the Sage. Sushi Fitness. Can you still get 6 months supply? Not today. Not from Mochi today. Yeah, not today. I don't know when it'll be back. So important to do strength training, build, tear muscle. Yep, I agree. Christopher, why are you against weightlifting? I think it's most important with weight loss. Can you talk about this?
I absolutely can. And I think, Val, you should do what works best for you. It's not anything I have an interest in. And my doctor is really happy with where I am, so I'm good. Don't do what I do. Do what you do.
Tried, Val. You can't talk them into it. Don't want loose skin or frog butt.
I don't really have that problem.
You know what? He didn't really lose hardly any. I lost a good bit of muscle. I had a lot of muscle to start with, but I lost, I don't even know the percent. It's not quite half, but it was close to half of muscle. And once you lose muscle, it's really hard to put it back. Like, you see bodybuilders, none of us are turning into bodybuilders by lifting, 10-pound weights or whatever, but it might help you, some of your loose skin. And I feel like my arms had more loose skin, like right in the middle of my weight loss, but I was able to tone some of that up. Not all of it, but it, I think it helps. If you can do it, it helps. Christopher. Robin Davis says,
believe me, she gives me a hard time about it all the time.
Every day. Come to the gym with me. Walk around the track. Robin Davis says, I just ordered from Lilly for the 2.5 milligram vials. Doctor sent prescription on Tuesday. Next morning, got a text. Then at 4 a.m., got a text saying it's getting ready to ship. And then at 2 p.m., said it's shipped.
Yeah, I think they're using Amazon Pharmacy, and there's a couple of other ones. So
yeah,
they get it dialed in. Should be good. I'm not sure what Anna said, Christopher.
Anna's just here for all the.
We love you, Anna. You're awesome.
Thank you, Anna. Hey, Taisha, simply Taisha, 30 pounds in a month and a half. That's what she gained when she went off Wegovy for a month and a half. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Guitar
lady.
It's a guitar lady.
Love it.
I just switched to Mochi a couple days before the alarming news. Congratulations. My order was approved and I am awaiting shipment.
Yeah,
Do you think I'll get it?
You will.
I would call and check on it,
Mhm.
honestly, because if you had one of the 8.8 doses or the 16.6 doses, the doctor probably has to rewrite the prescription to a standard dose. So you might want to check on that.
They're rerouting it to other pharmacies,
Yeah,
though. So
I would definitely call. John Alberti, I have both. Couldn't care less. I have lost 281 pounds of weight. I'll take saggy, baggy skin any day. You go, Barb.
You go, Barb.
Frog butt?
I haven't heard frog butt before.
I've never heard frog. I've heard, you lose your butt. I never had a butt to start with. So, it's just, nothing was back there to start with. Nothing's back there now, for sure. Robin Davis says, my insurance stopped paying for it after a year and my BMI is 22. That stinks.
That's a great BMI. So let's give you some.
22 is good. I guess, your history qualifies you with the Lily Direct is what I would think. Yeah. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It's Darium. Glad you found your strides. I'm back on track at Simply Taisha. I seem to be losing a pound a week. I just hit year mark and I'm down 52 pounds in a year on semaglutide.
That's good.
Still on 1 milligram semaglutide and hopefully can be like you guys and hit my goal. That's awesome. I mean, a pound a week's great. Like that's right. The average is, I like to say 1 to 2 pounds a week. Christopher says it's really
it's not
half
me. That's
pound.
what Eli Lilly and Novo Nordisk say.
Who wants to lose a half a pound? Like,
I'm just telling you what the actual manufacturers say.
Thumbs down. No, but it's half a pound, 1 pound, 2 pounds a week are average. I lost 1.58 pounds per week on my journey to lose 50 pounds. Now I'm like 53-ish pounds down. I don't know. So, I don't know. Something like that. Andriana says, I know what you mean. I plan to hang out at 15 milligrams too for a bit. It's definitely a mental thing too, and agree. Might just give eating a bit more there. You know what? So I've been on maintenance now for 6 months, and I'm at the 7.5 milligram dose, which before Mochi shut down was 8.8. But anyway, so just being on that same dose, I don't feel like when you talk about maybe just eating more, I think in order to eat more, you're really going to have to plan.
No, I could eat more.
Plan more.
I could eat more.
You could eat more?
I could.
When would you eat more?
I could eat breakfast.
You've never eaten breakfast in your life,
no, but
unless we're on a cruise.
Yeah, but I could.
You could. Well, there you go, folks. There you have it.
I don't feel like calorie. I mean, at this point, the 15 milligrams, I don't really have food noise and I get full. It's not like it was the first few months where I was full immediately, like one bite, and sometimes I didn't want to eat at all. Now it's just kind of like I'm regular.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we went out for your birthday and stuff, and I could push away and go, that I don't want any more. That's fine. It's, we're good. But I
didn't feel like we ate much at all.
I could eat another couple hundred calories in a day. It wouldn't be that hard.
We were out to dinner and we were with some friends. I told these friends, we refer to them as our skinny, active, healthy friends. And
I don't, but she does.
They thought that was funny. But anyway, the place we went was a tapas style restaurant, I guess. And so Christopher ordered a bunch of things and we didn't really even eat.
It was vegetables and fish. And I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah, we got Brussels sprouts and a salad and calamari and
some halibut.
Some great halibut.
Yeah.
I wish there was more halibut. And that lobster ravioli was good. But those were the dishes that we split and we also had some French fries. But those were the dishes that we split between 4 of us, and we didn't even eat all the things. So I kind of when we got home, I was like, oh, I hope our friends had enough to eat because I don't feel like we really got enough food.
Robin says, anyone using Lily Direct self-pay with the vials? No, but I would. I mean, it's a great option. I like them seeing them get their prices down. We would like to see them get their prices further down, and we'd like to see them get the other doses out. So the 12.5 and the 15 milligram really needs to be the next step. As I said, release the rest of the doses, drop your price another $100, and all of a sudden there is no reason to go to a compounder.
Down 58 pounds since August. 22 more to go. Awesome. Sounds like you're doing great. Yay.
Yay.
I need water. I'm trying.
You need water. Mm-hmm. Do you have a good recommendation on a food tracker app?
I've still been going to the Weight Watchers. So I'm a lifetime at Weight Watchers now. So I use that occasionally. My Fitness Pal is not bad. There's another one that's orange. Lose It. Lose It. I think there's some good free ones out there. It seems like none of them ever have like everything that I want in one, but yeah. I don't think I talked about, I went to Weight Watchers to check in because as a lifetime member, if you have to go once a month and weigh and to keep your membership current. So I went and kind of decided maybe I'm done with the Weight Watchers. Yeah, I've just been going for so long. Like I've been going off and on like pretty hardcore for the past 10 years. And I started like my first Weight Watchers meeting was like in 1986. So it's just like, but now I'm like, and Weight Watchers, and I guess the reason why I'm thinking this is Weight Watchers just changed their tracking app where you used to just track points. Now, when you track your food, it tells you the points, it tells you the calories, it tells you the fat, it tells you tells you all the macros, which is kind of what I kind of wanted back before GLP-1. So I think Weight Watchers is, figuring out that GLP-1s are the way.
Piggy says, isn't Empower 503B, so they have to do only standard dosing, right? I don't know if they're a 503A or B, honestly. I would assume they're an A, but that's an assumption. I don't know. And my understanding is all of the pharmacies that are being transferred to will be standard dosing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, that begs the question of, well, I thought that custom dosing was going to keep us around. I don't know.
We don't know.
Not an attorney. There's a lot of attorneys that are going to make a lot of money on court cases over the next 6 months.
Yeah.
About all of this. So we'll see. I don't know.
We'll see.
Robin Davis.
Lorraine, what is your Facebook page or group? So I have one called tirzepatide, but it's shortened Tirs, Tips and Tricks with the downsized. And you'll see when you go to it, the banner is our downsized logo. So that's the one that I look at. If you're a member of our Club Downsized, there's a special Facebook page for that, but it's password protected, so you have to be a member of Club Downsized for that. And you can also friend me on regular Facebook because I'm there too. So I just I do all the things.
But please take a few minutes and go to our website and sign up for our email list. I will tell you, and I've been reticent about even discussing it, but a couple of days ago, one of our videos got tagged by YouTube as a trademark violation. And I was like, what are they?
Eli Lilly.
And they pulled it down. Well, I very quickly got a note that said Eli Lilly had tagged it as a trademark violation. So that video came down. Now you say, well, what was that video about?
What was it about?
Right. Well, it turns out that video was, and I hate to feed into the conspiracy theories. That video was actually Lorraine sitting on our back deck doing a Mochi unboxing.
With the blue box. When I got my first blue box from a Keto Pharmacy, I said, oh, let me show you what's in the blue box. And I showed you the thermos and the Ziploc bags and said Mochi. Now, how is this a Eli Lilly copyright infringement?
Now, maybe we said something. I don't even have a copy of the video, so I can't even go back and look at it.
They took it down. We don't keep copies of.
Well, I do now. I backed everything up
because we don't. It's just such a massive storage. So we do now. So we're asking you if you would please go to our website, thedownsized.org, and join our email list, just so we can keep in touch.
You join the Facebook
Whatever-
group, the more the
whatever-
merrier. And if
whatever may come.
and if you're on
Whatever
TikTok,
things may
you know
come.
there's it's been happening over on TikTok as well.
But that
So-
was really weird, and that just happened
A couple days ago.
a couple days ago, like right after the Akata shut down. And why? What do they want? What are they bothering us for? Like what? Like, we're just little guys. Like we're just a little channel. They have like 20 gazillion billion dollars over there in their place. John Albert, he says personal trainers are loving the fat shot users. They are increasing their business. Well, let's not call it the fat shot users. Let's call it those who are treating their disease of obesity with
Two
prescription
people just
medication.
subscribed.
Oh,
Star
thanks.
Orchids and Kay Walker just subscribed.
You win the
Thanks.
prize for quickest to
My
subscribe.
phone beeps when people subscribe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make his phone light up his phone, would you? Yeah. Well, you know what? It's great. People ask me all the time, like, how do you start a fitness program? Well, first you want to ask your doctor, and then you want to maybe get with somebody who can show you what to do, right? A personal trainer, somebody at the gym you go to that's a professional that can show you around.
that's it. People subscribing. That's awesome.
So yeah.
Robin Davis. Thank you, Robin.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's great that more and more people are
and Kay Walker.
getting into fitness. And especially as you lose weight, you feel more confident. You feel more confident going into a gym where other people, sometimes you feel like people are watching you and,
All right. So I'm going to give another plug for the cruise, but this time it's a slightly different plug.
What plug would this be?
Because one of our viewers
Oh,
that
right,
we did
right,
the
right.
downsized dish with, many of you know Condi Carmack. Condi Carmack has a site called cancerobesityconnection.org. Condi is a molecular biologist who worked with many of the drug companies and so forth, and he's trying to build his mailing lists. He basically writes about obesity and treating it with GLP-1s, cancer, and a bunch of other things. And he's doing a regular series here. So he's done an interview, and then he did one, and he's got another one coming up pretty soon. Great guy, smart as a whip. If you ever want to have the real, like, legit science question, Condi is the guy for it. But if you go to his website, cancerobesityconnection.org, and you scroll to the bottom
all the way down,
and you'll see it. If you would like to win a free downsized at sea cruise presented by Mochi, scroll all the way down. If you sign up for his email at the end of next month, we will do a drawing live on the air for a cruise for two, worth $4,000. So it could be airfare, room, combination, whatever, out of $4,000 value that he's going to give away. But you have to be on the email list. So go to cancerobesityconnection.org and sign up for his email list. I don't have any control over it, so that's all him. But it will draw it live, so you'll be able to see.
And if you've already signed up for the cruise, paid for the cruise, you still will get a $4,000 travel credit. So everybody sign up. I mean, the odds of that happening are low because I think there's like 40 people that are going on the cruise. So go to cancerobesityconnection.org, go all the way to the bottom of the page. You'll see a downsized logo. You'll sign up for the email. I signed up the other day. I get his updates all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And they're really doctor focused updates, right? They're written in doctor language and lingo. So it's not, but it's very interesting stuff, right?
Well, thanks for the super chat. John Alberti, offensive much just say, hashtag just saying, say, I'm not sure what John said.
What happened to the comments?
But thank you for the super chat, Mel.
Thanks, Mel. I don't know.
Let's see here.
Who's John Alberti?
He's the guy that's in the trial, I think.
Oh, yeah. Maybe the fat shot comment. The trainers are loving the fat shot users. Yeah, and I said let's not call them fat shots.
I think I lost some comments, so I may have missed them.
So I read something interesting in a support group: the use of Adderall for Zepbound. Oh no!
No, that's two prescription drugs. Talk to your doctor. Let's stay out of that conversation.
Next, please. Next, please.
There you go.
Pamela K., you may have addressed this already, but we paid for 6 months supply from Mochi, have not received it yet. If the new pharmacy doesn't do 6 months, How are they going to handle that?
I don't know, Pamela.
It's a great question.
Yeah.
You should call them.
Mm-hmm.
You should call the 24/7 Mochi number. If you're on hold for a super long time and you're like, I don't have time for this, send them an email. There's a new email address, hello@joinmochi.com. You'll get a response maybe quicker. I think what Red Rock Pharmacy and some of the other pharmacies that Mochi used, they would just ship out 1 vial per month, but you definitely want to call and see what's going on. Maybe just get your money refunded and then go forward with a 1 month. I'm not sure, because I had actually, when I put in my refill, I had put in for a 3-month refill. And then when it got shut down, it just changed to a 1 month. Like I went and looked at it again, it had changed to a 1 month. So I'm not sure. I think you should call. Rose says, thank you for answering my question. I appreciate you guys. You're welcome, Rose. 1313. Jaybird Spirit. Hey, I've only lost half a pound. No, that's fantastic. No, that's I wasn't. Please don't think
Jaybird,
I was.
That see.
No,
she has to listen to me. See.
Yeah. No, that's fantastic. And those, half a pound a week is
every little bit adds up.
It adds up, right? A pound a week is 52 pounds in a year. Half a pound a week is 26 pounds in a year. So it all adds up. And we're on this journey for life, right? We're just going to keep going. So everybody wants to lose weight quickly. I always did. With Taisha and I were talking about that today. Lose 10 pounds in a week on the cabbage soup diet. Well, this is not that. This is consistent, steady weight loss that will stay off as long as you stay on the medication. Denise says, I do my 2nd shot tomorrow. Whoop, whoop. All right. Terry says, I feel like men are probably gifted with the ability to maintain their muscle mass far more than women. Agree, Terry. So I think Christopher gets off the hook. I mean, I guess. Not really, but I guess. What, can't make this guy do anything he doesn't want to do. So chronometer free.
Not sure.
Don't know what that means. Taisha says, I've been using the Lose It app and I really like it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one for tracking your food, I think. Lose It is the best. Can track macros and other health measurements. Yeah. I think there's a free version and a paid version. Lady Alex, I continue to get my compounded semaglutide. The pharmacist there, who is fantastic, said they will be compounding it for another month. Then he recommended troches. What's that?
I don't know.
I will discuss this with my nurse practitioner. Okie doke. I don't know what that is, but maybe it's a different telehealth provider. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I see.
The owner of this pharmacy will halt production of semaglutide, even though there is no legal stuff surrounding it.
Well, Lady Alex, there is legal stuff surrounding it. I mean, that's there. So there's a second case that basically the FDA took semaglutide a few weeks ago off of the shortage list. So theoretically, that is going to stop 503Bs and certainly slow 503As from producing it. So there is, the OFA has gone back and they're suing them, all kinds of fun stuff going on there.
The littler compounding pharmacies just don't even want to risk it, right? Because if Eli Lilly or Novo Nordisk were to come after them, they just, it would end them.
I mean,
so they're just, a lot of them are just saying, okay, peace out, we're done, see y'all, and then some of the bigger ones are saying they're going to continue. So, we'll see what happens. I thought I'd already subscribed. See, maybe, hit the subscribe button and the like button. Yes, Empower is a 503B according to Mochi.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't keep track. Jennifer, Nebraska. Howdy, y'all. Here late. Blizzard has left us without power. There's a blizzard in Nebraska?
Was she?
Are you in Nebraska? Internet.
Is that her name? I don't know.
No, I think she's in Nebraska.
She's told us where she is before.
I think roads were open today, so came to town for fuel and the generator. Pleasant surprise to hear you all.
Hello.
Dang. Well, I got an email
please.
that Federal Express had a service disruption in Memphis. Of course, when we all are like, where's my medication? FedEx might take a little bit longer than usual, I guess, due to the weather. So I hope you're okay. Terry, I can't go on this cruise, but I sure hope you do another one because I will be on the next one. sounds like a reason for us to
Assuming this
plan our
one goes
next
fine,
cruise.
I think we probably will. I know a couple of people wanted us to do it over a weekend too, and
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll look and see.
When would be a good time for a next cruise?
People are just
People
you
signing
guys
up.
are subscribing. Thank you.
Like January?
I don't know.
I mean, it'd have to be enough time apart.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pamela J, Sheena, Lila.
Thanks
Andrea,
for signing up for the email
Andrea,
list.
Nanas,
We promise
Robin.
we won't spam you.
No, we won't.
So yeah.
Mary Beth says, "Oh, I'm a medical nerd, and health at any cost says me too."
Yep. You and Barb should get together. Marlene, just here supporting my 2 favorite YouTubers. Is that us? Thank you. Thank you. Yep, we've been at this for a year now. Can y'all believe it? And Lady Alex, love it. We should have a medical GLP-1 group. There you go. There you go, Barb. Troche is like a lozenge. Oh.
Well, so what's the medication? Is that just the delivery?
I don't understand.
I mean, I know there's some compounders that are selling some dissolvable.
Yeah, but they're not.
Things.
It's not real, right? Video data. I found my lot numbers in the files for my Mochi files. Thank you for that info. Okay, great. So I'm glad that you were able to find that. Trochees. Just me, Marla. Thanks, Marla. Is a lozenge. I have no knowledge of this.
But the fun thing about mispronouncing things is everybody will correct
immediately.
us.
Yeah.
You get lots of comments from mispronunciations.
I mean,
what did you do in the news? Glucagon, not glucagon?
Oh my gosh. So pronounce it correctly. I'm like, doing the best I can. Yeah.
Oh, and actually Lady Alex says Troche. I'm not sure, so I don't know.
Well, Marla said it was Troche.
I don't know.
We don't know. We will let you guys duke it out in the comments. They titrate the GLP-1 into the... That's not a thing. You can't shoot semaglutide into a lozenge and then take it orally. That's not a thing.
I can tell you, so in referencing Condi Carmack, go to cancerobesity.com and register for his email, but molecular biologist, and we've talked about a lot of these alternate things. And his statement is right now, and if he's on here, he feel free to chime in, but basically all these things that have to be absorbed pretty quickly into the blood, and the bioavailability of what they call the API, the pharmaceutical ingredient in it, is very difficult with these medications. So a lot of them have not been tested in other formats, patches and pills and nasal sprays, and there's all kinds of stuff out there, and that he probably wouldn't do it because you might just be wasting your money. But
and he's a molecular biologist.
Correct me if I'm misquoting you, Condi, but
we're just normal people. We are not doctors.
But Mindy says that's not an approved form of GLP-1.
Yeah, I agree, Mindy. Another cruise sounds great. Not during hurricane season or when the seas are rough. Well,
that's pretty much March? The spring. That's pretty much spring.
Next spring. I mean, it's have to make sure it's not around the spring break time. Yeah, maybe February or March. And I'd like to do...
February is a cheap time.
I'd like to do a Mexico cruise. I want to do one that goes to Cozumel.
Okay.
We haven't been to Cozumel enough. I've been getting headaches daily lately. I keep well hydrated. Anyone got any other ideas what I might be missing that's causing them? Food. Are you eating enough? Are you eating enough? That would be my first thought. Or is it something that you're eating that maybe you don't normally eat that's triggering them? I'm not sure. I would definitely ask your doctor. Keep a log of when they occur and your pain scale and all that good stuff, so you can talk to your doctor about it. Anybody else got any
recommend
ideas?
Your electrolytes?
Well, I do like electrolytes in my water when I work out. I feel like it helps me not have more energy, but I feel like I recover fast. I just feel better when I drink electrolytes. I was big into Element there for a minute, but Element's kind of expensive. I have a discount code. I'll put it in the description later, maybe. But right now I bought some that were on sale on Amazon. They were the Body Armor electrolytes. And I also get electrolytes. Aldi has some little packs if you want to try a little low cost option, maybe just to see, are you taking a multivitamin? We do recommend multivitamins. They're not going to hurt, and they might help. So that's all I got. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. Cherry Pie. Today's my 1 year anniversary of being on Zepbound. Best decision of my life. I am down 74 pounds and feel amazing.
Yay.
Yay. Yeah, 74 pounds in a year. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Somebody says changing their injection site helped their headaches.
Okay, and they're saying
it could
electrolytes. Yeah, but talk to your doctor because the headaches can be, other things too.
Yeah, this is definitely a marathon. 2 weeks ago, 178. Last week, 178.2. This week, 175. Isn't that weird how, and I think Mindy was talking about this not too long ago. We don't have any control over when our body wants to release the weight, right? We can plan our meals. We can do some exercise. We can drink our water. We can, do all the things, but that doesn't necessarily guarantee that scale is going to move. But yeah, that's a good point. So, and then sometimes, and Christopher had that when you first started, like you just have that week, it would be ding, 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 and then you drop.
Yep.
So we've seen that before for sure.
The body is a strange and amazing, terrifying thing.
Just like you can't decide whether you are going to lose fat or whether you're going to offload muscle. Like the body's going to do what the body's going to do. You can maybe help push it in one direction by eating protein and lifting weights, but does that really help? Maybe a little bit. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I am down 74 pounds in 23 weeks so far. Wow. That is awesome.
Video data.
Video killed the radio star. Cherry Pie. I'm on a cruise and was telling my cousin about your cruise. We can't make the one in June, but if you do another one, we will.
Are you on a cruise right now? Like right now?
Man. All right. So yeah, you should definitely sign up for our email list and we can send out that information for sure. I do take a multivitamin, but I'll try some electrolytes and speak to my general practitioner. You're welcome. Linda Bookmiller, I can switch to 1 month if I had paid the choice of refund or the. Oh, you had paid if I had paid the choice of refund for the meds.
Switch to 1 month.
Okay.
No.
I wish I was on a cruise right now.
Me too.
Me too, Taisha. I'm having cruise withdrawals. Yeah.
She put another one on hold the other day. So.
Well, if you watched our downsized dish this past week, or maybe I didn't talk about it. I didn't talk about it. I can talk about it now because why not? So my driver's license expired on my birthday this year, which if you live in North Carolina, your license is good for 10 years. Well, it was 2015 when I got my last license. I'll put a side by side of the pictures because they're pretty funny, actually. You can make an appointment to renew in person because now you have to get a real ID and you have to do that in person. You can't do it online. So you can make an appointment. I didn't make the appointment in time. A couple months ago, I looked at making an appointment and they were like 6 months out. I'm like, well, it's going to expire. So I'm just going to have to go.
This isn't the story I thought you were going to tell about the cruise you almost booked.
No, I'm getting to that. It's included in this story.
How?
So I decided I was going to just go and sit at the DMV, and as long as it was going to take. So I packed my backpack with my computer, my water bottle, a banana, a Quest, one of those Quest cookies that we sampled, and I could get there at noon. They started taking walk-ins at noon. I got there at noon, and so then I'm just sitting there, right? And an hour goes by, 2 hours goes by, 3 hours goes by. I'm on my computer. Like, I get an email from Celebrity Cruises. I'm like, let's see what the deals are today. So I'm like, click, 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 click. Would you like to put this cruise on hold? Yes, I would. It was a cruise that leaves on September 30th to Greece for 10 days. And it was like, for the two of us, I think it was going to be $3,000, which is not a bad price for a balcony for 10 days. But then I'm like, yeah, we got to fly there. We're not doing that. But no. I was at the DMV for 4 hours. I drank all my water. I ate all my snacks. I cleaned out all my emails. I made a lot of friends. I made a lot of new friends. Told them about my channel.
Capstan says, I do take a multivitamin, but we'll try to take some electrolytes and speak to my GP.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you read that one already.
Oh, did I? Yeah. Jack.
I switched from Wegovy to Zepbound. Wegovy worked well, but the lowest dose of Zepbound killed my appetite, and weight is really coming off.
That's good.
Yeah. A lot of people do that. Tracy says, have either of you used Renfo numbers to gauge a potential goal weight?
I didn't really set the goal weight that way, but I track them very carefully. I mean,
knowing some of the numbers on there should be relatively static while lowering the others. I mean, I guess you can look at your body fat percent. You can look at your lean muscle mass in pounds. You can look at there's a couple other measures. I mean, I don't know really how I arrived at my goal weight of, I'd say now 140 to 143. And really, when we interviewed Dr. Dan, who's out of Canada, he likes to focus on a best weight, right? So where am I going to feel the best? Where can I live a healthy lifestyle and basically have some freedom and not be too
And it's
restricted?
Not a scientific measure.
It's maybe not a goal weight, but maybe it's where I feel the best. So, in 1985, 17 magazine said if I was 5'5", I should weigh 125 pounds. Well, I'm never going to get to 125 pounds, and that's probably not, So I've been looking at these charts and these things all my life. Weight Watchers, for somebody who's 5'5", I think the highest weight in the goal range was 156. So that was my first, I want to hit that. And then I just kind of kept going from there just to see how I felt and things. And I mean, I feel pretty good, at this weight.
We weigh every day. So our Renfo scales now have a lot of data in them.
Yeah.
And, the understanding is always, these are not the most accurate things in the world, but directionally you should be able to pick it up. The challenge of a lot of those numbers is I'm not really sure how you impact some of them. So like bone density. Well, what do I do about that? Right. I have no clue.
I don't know. Oh, my metabolic age is 57. I freaking hate that metabolic. All my other things are in the green except for that. My metabolic age. They like to say I'm a year older than I am.
My metabolic age, look at there. 56. 56 years old.
Why is mine 57?
This is the first time I've ever looked at, and the metabolic age was correct.
My BMI is 24. My body fat is 19.8. Subcutaneous fat is 17.5. My fat-free body weight is 112. I guess that means if I had no fat, I'd weigh 112 pounds. Seems unlikely. My body water is 55%. My skeletal muscle is 46.8%. My muscle mass is 105.4 pounds. My bone mass is 6.8 pounds. Protein, I don't know what protein means, 19.4. And my BMR in calories is 1,469 calories. Now, there's something I haven't looked at in a while. So your BMR is your basic metabolic, basic metabolic rate. So if you're lying in a coma, that's how many calories your body needs to keep you alive, right? 1,469 calories. If you do activity, you can add a couple hundred for activity. If you are more active, have a more active lifestyle. So I could probably go 1,800 like Taisha was talking about today. I think I want to start figuring that out a little bit more. I didn't catch the molecular biologist website. Do you mind saying it again? It is cancerobesityconnection.org. Yep, you can go there, scroll to the bottom of the page, sign up for the email, and you will be entered to win a downsized cruise package valued at $4,000. Downsized cruise sponsored by Mochi. I am contractually obligated to say that. Jack, this question is cruise related. How much should you plan to spend a day on top of the cruise price? I like to spend $0. I get really mad when they want to try to charge me for more things. So it's my goal to
So
spend $0.
So essentially,
we
on
have
a
never
cruise,
spent $0.
on a cruise, and then this is a celebrity cruise. So celebrity is kind of that mid-tier. It's not the cheapest or
Yeah.
not the most. The food is good. You shouldn't have to spend really any money on food unless you want to. There are opportunities if you want to spend more money.
Yeah,
You
for
can.
the extra.
But we won't. We'll eat in the dining room, and we'll eat in all the free things. If you want drinks, alcohol costs money. So that's up to you. They have packages that you can get that included if that's important to you. Typically on these medications, if I have one drink a day, that's more than I can do.
Excursions
There's
are
2
where it adds up.
ports. I think we're going to do a snorkeling excursion
In
and probably a beach club excursion. And I
Yeah.
think the snorkeling was
it was around $60.
$60, and the
70,
beach club might have been around that too.
50. Yeah.
But you don't have to do that. There's free things you could do.
Well,
So
I don't know if he's talking about in general or on our particular cruise.
Yeah.
But we like to do a couple of excursions, and those can get pricey.
This can be $50 to $100.
But that's where we spend our money. A couple of the cruise lines offer their branded credit cards, which I have a couple of. So if you sign up for their credit cards, their rewards points give you
some of that stuff.
Onboard credit. So when we went on Celebrity this past time, I think I had $150 of onboard credit from, that's how we got our credit card rewards. So that's one way to do it. Carnival, you can buy the gift cards at a discount sometimes. Carnival also has a good credit card program. I also have a Carnival credit card. But that one's, the balance is $0 on that one now.
Yeah.
Yay!
So, and then there'll be tips. Usually tips are between $17 and $25 a day, depending on the cruise. That is a little bit extra. But it shouldn't be, we try and spend as little as possible. And there's casinos. If you're a casino person, that's up to you.
We don't gamble.
I might have bet $20 here and there, but
we played a game in one of the big theaters a couple trips ago called Deal or No Deal, like the one on TV, and you could play on your phone. You could pay
it's like buying bingo cards.
It was like we bought the cards, right? I think it was like $60. Well, Christopher won a $30 credit to the casino. So we were walking through the casino the next day.
So you're thinking, oh, you're still down 30. Yeah, well, we were, but wait.
He goes, Lauren, take this card and just spend the credit and I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. I'm like, okay. So I'm walking around and I'm looking at all the machines. I'm like, ooh, flashing lights. And then there was a Wheel of Fortune slot machine. So I sat down, put in Christopher's card, I started doing the things. And I'm just like, yeah, triple the bet, quadruple the bet, blah, 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 blah. And Christopher walks up. He goes, how you doing? I said, oh, I'm down $10, whatever. Keep going. All of a sudden it hits. And then it says, press here to spin the wheel. And and then the wheel spins and it landed on $400. And we won $400. I
immediately took my card out and
he's
cashed
like, cash out. I'm like, no, we got to keep going. No, we cashed out. So we used that money to put toward an excursion and pay for some other things. So, it all evens out in the end.
Let's see here. Anthony says, thank you. I never win anything, but might as well try. Absolutely. Doesn't cost you anything.
Right.
So, Mark Clem says,
Mark
hello,
Clem.
Everyone.
We did an interview with Mark Clem. You can watch Heading to Bed. I know. We're like,
we're going to be about done here.
We're done.
Let's see. Simplitation that wants to know if there's karaoke. I think on this ship there's karaoke with a band too. I think there is one night. If there's regular karaoke, and I think karaoke with a band.
We were on the Celebrity Reflection, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and there was karaoke. I did not do the karaoke, but I have been known to karaoke.
But she loves to karaoke.
I am not good at the karaoke, but I loved karaoke, as you guys can probably imagine. So yeah, we'll do some karaoke. We'll do karaoke on the cruise if y'all want to.
Let's see. So.
I like Sweet Caroline, Friends in Low Places. It's another one.
Casey Lemon, A.D. Kiefer, Nia Johnsy. Thank you for subscribing.
All right, we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up and get out of here.
If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button and join our downsized fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a Facebook page. I think I'm going to change the name of it soon, but it's called TIRZ Tips and Tricks with the Downsized. And it's got about 1,800 people in it. It's a good place. I feel like it's a safer place to go than some of these other GLP-1 places. So come join me and check out our website at thedownsized.org. We have an Amazon store there with links to products that I've used on my journey or that we've taste tested on our videos. We are Amazon affiliates, so we make a small commission on each purchase. What else do we need to tell
One more question. Jeremy F. with Lily Direct, they don't offer 15 milligrams. Nope, they don't have 12.5 or 15 currently.
They've been gradually adding.
They've been gradually adding, so hopefully they will, but not currently. Yeah. All right, everybody, we're done for this evening.
Thanks,
Say
guys.
Good night.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate you watching, and we appreciate you
sticking
with us.
My name is Christopher Durham.
I'm Lorraine Durham.
We're the Downsized. We'll see you next time.
Good night.